Hey, what's up guys? It's Michael Leib right here at Glen Helen. Just getting back on the bike, had some time off for a little bit. Pretty much riding for Husqvarna, Richie Racing, and doing the World GPs over in Europe. Complete different culture shock for me, you know. Everything's a lot different over there, and just trying to make a name for myself and just doing the best I can right now. Yeah, in Italy, I live completely on my own. Hang out with my mechanic a little bit. My manager's a really cool guy, and just basically go to the track, go train, come back, go to sleep. You know, it's a complete different deal, especially when you're going to dinner and you're pointing and picking at the menu to order to eat. So it's a complete different culture shock. I mean, like I said, it's a different side of the world, and it's really cool to just live on the other side of the world and go race motorcycles and get paid to do it for a living. Italy is like the place that speaks the least English in all of Europe. So basically to get them to speak English or for me to learn Italian is pretty tough, but I'm doing the best I can. I'm actually doing some learning courses online to speak Italian, and just kind of doing the best I can for that. I mean, it's difficult to communicate with the team and everything, and my mechanic speaks pretty good English, but other than that, it's pretty tough to find people that speak a lot of English, and a lot of the times you're just kind of doing hand gestures and trying to explain things, but you know, it's cool. I learn a different language and come back with something like that is pretty cool. Leading up into the GPs, we were doing some warm-up races. Basically, each country in Europe has their own. It's like an outdoor series here, but there's like probably 5 or 6 rounds. And I had done the first 2, and in the first 2 I had wrecked pretty good, and I dinged my head. Basically, took some time off. We had about a month from there to the first GP in Bulgaria, and started doing some training, went and got my head looked at, and basically at the first GP and the second practice I'd gone out and done 4 sprint laps for some lap times, and it was a bad deal for me. So we decided to pack it up, and I was on a plane back to the US 2 or 3 days later, got a bunch of MRI scans done, saw a bunch of doctors, and basically for the last 8 weeks that's kind of been my deal, is sitting on the couch, no training, no anything, and this is the first week that I've actually been pretty healthy and been able to train, get going again. And I mean, today is just my second day back on the bike, and super stoked to be done with that, and definitely ready to head back over to Europe and get ready for the GPs. So this whole experience with head injuries has been pretty much a wake-up call for me. I've had a number of concussions, you know, before these 2 back-to-back ones. And we'd always take 2-3 weeks off just to let your body heal. I mean, the head's not something to screw around with, and I've always known that. And after these last 2, I mean, it was completely nothing that I've ever felt before. And I mean, to not be able to train and stuff like that just from getting dizzy or something like that, I mean, I think it's something that the sport needs to take more seriously. And you know, it sucked being off of the bike, but at the same time, it's like your head is not something you can replace. And I think a lot of people rush through that. I mean, like a bone, yeah, you could put some duct tape on it, go out and ride. I've rode with broken bones too. And so, you know, my team stuck behind me, and, you know, my parents did as well, and we just decided to take the right needs to get myself better and not, I mean, we race motorcycles, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, we go back to our normal life, and that's not something I'm ready to jeopardize just yet. I mean, I'm only 19 years old, so I think it's something that we need to all take more seriously. Future for me right now is I'm going back. I'll be racing June 10th and 11th in Portugal. That'll be my return for the GP. I plan to finish the GPs over there, and as far as next year, just put in my best results I can this year and hope something will work out for me. I mean, I know I'm dedicated. I know I got enough willpower to make it happen, and I just need to put the right pieces of the puzzle together. And as far as right now, it hasn't happened yet, but you know, I'm feeling really close, and I know that my speed is good, and just got to get myself back in shape and go out and do the best I can in the GPs at the moment.